What's up, this $1 Million Mag, and I just jumped off the porch with dirty glove. Let's do it.
Brand new Louis on my feet. We done made 100K trapping this week. Man, you worth about 100, you cheap. I just want a cool 130 on the.
All right, so we got $1 Million Mag off the porch with us today.
What happening?
How you feeling, bro?
Feeling great, man. You know, I'm in Atlanta.
Okay.
Every time I'm here, it's love, so feeling great.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you coming by today, man. What else have you been working on here in Atlanta, man? So you've been all over the place, huh?
Yeah, I've been all over the place, man. I got the new single. It's out on all platforms, featuring Asian Doll, Queen of the Trap. So I've been pushing that. I'm working on a project with Zaytoven. So like I've been between here and Tampa like every week. So, you know, it's been real busy, but I'm doing it.
Yeah. How do you like the vibes here in Atlanta compared to back at home?
I mean, you know, the vibe at home is always love, but you know, Atlanta big, man, and it's, every time I'm here, it's a vibe. Like, you know, I'm here, I'm fucking with Zay, I'm fucking with Al, so like, they gonna have me on the scene, rocking with all different type of people, so like, I love it every time I'm here, man, I love it.
Yeah, I feel that, man. This is definitely the place to be to push your music too, man.
Yeah, definitely, it's great.
All right, so what's life like in Tampa right now, man? What's going on down there?
It's busy, man, you know, I'm pushing, like I said, I'm pushing the record. And I got businesses down there I gotta maintain. I got a dealership down there. So like, you know, between that, then the music, and then, you know, everything else that I'm managing, I'm in and out of town. So like, you know, I'm busy, but you know, I'm busy as fuck, but like, you know, it's great. You know, I'm maintaining, I'm doing what I gotta do. You know, I'm working with who I gotta work with. So like, you know, life good down there.
Yeah. How do you balance it all, man? Sound like
it's
you got a lot on your plate.
It's hard, but anytime, just like this, man, anytime you're doing shit and you're trying to get to the next level, like you gotta like keep people around you that can, you know, manage shit while you're not around, like, you know what I'm saying, and do shit without you, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just gotta have trustworthy people around, like that's all that shit, you know, that's all that is, so.
That's a major key right there.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Letting someone trust, you know, giving someone that trust to handle the business while you.
Yeah, cause you done, I mean, you know, I done trusted the wrong people before, you know, I done had people like, you know, steal and do certain shit like with the businesses and all kind of shit, like, you know, and, you know, you learn from that and you just, you know, you try not to do that shit again, you feel me? So, that's how it is.
I feel that, man. So at what age would you say you jumped off the porch?
Man, I'd have to say probably like 13. I'd probably say like 13, man. Like, I started smoking real heavy, skipping school and, you know, shit, hanging out with the older dudes in the neighborhood trying to sell this and do that. Went to prison when I was 16, so like, I was a little fast, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I jumped off the porch young, but, you know, I had to learn from that, you feel me? I had to learn from that, so make my moves a little bit different, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What would you say was one of the biggest lessons you had to learn by sitting down at that age, man?
The biggest lesson I learned from that was think before you do shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just react, like, don't just do something because you in your feelings or, you know, because you feel a certain type of way at the time. Like, you gotta really think about it, because if you just react and do certain shit, some things, you know, sometimes you can't like undo that shit, like, you feel me? Sometimes you can't undo it, so like, you gotta think before you do it. It don't matter how mad you get or like when your feelings, emotions, like, you gotta think. And that's what I do now, like, you know, I think before I do shit. Like.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a big lesson to learn, man. So at least you learned it at a young age, so, you know. So how long have you been making music? When did you first start?
I had a mixtape with some other artists in Tampa in 2010, and it did good in the city, and I ended up catching a prison term, and so that kind of killed whatever I was doing musically. So I did close to 5 years. I got out and, you know, got myself back to where I needed to be, and now I've been doing music again for a little less than 2 years. So, you know, I decided I was gonna do it serious, and, you know, went and got with Zay and Al, and shit, it's been moving forward like this ever since. So like, you know, I got with the right people, so you know, shit working for me.
Yeah, absolutely. How'd you first link up with them?
I knew I wanted to fuck with Zay on the beats. Like I always knew, like fuck it, if I ever fuck with the music again, I'm gonna fuck with Zay. So like, I knew Al Nuke was management, so I was able to get in contact with Al because I was familiar. I knew of Al, so I was able to get in contact with him. Told him what I was trying to do. I flew out here. He brought me to meet Zay. We sat down. We discussed what I was doing. We did some business. I did some beats, and I ended up getting him to do my whole project. So now we're doing the whole $1 Million Mag times Zaytoven project. You know, should be dropping in August. So
okay,
that's what we're doing on that.
That's major right there, man. Yeah. So who'd you grow up listening to? Who were some of your favorites that might have inspired you to want to try at it at first?
Man, I had a lot of dudes I used to listen to, man. I like UGK. I always fuck with Gucci since Gucci been out, rock Gucci heavy. I fuck with West Coast rappers like Snoop and fuck with Kendrick heavy. Jay-Z, you know, shit like that. Like, so them a few of the artists that inspired me a little bit, you feel me?
Okay. Talk to us about your growth as an artist from when you first started up until today, up until this next project that's about
when my first project that I ever did, it was just really like, I mean, my shit not still street, but like, it was, you could tell the mentality that I was on. Like I was on like some hardcore, more, you know, kind of like semi-drill, but not really like, you know, I was younger, so I was really like on some more hardcore music. Like now I'm really making like, I got a certain wave I'm on with, like I'm making money music, like, you feel me? Like I ain't really like on the crazy shit, like, cause I be trying to control my environment and shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just, you know, I make that music niggas can get money to, you know what I'm saying? Like that what I'm on.
I feel that. Is there a meaning behind the $1 Million Mag name, or?
Man, I've been mag forever, man. I've
Okay.
been mag since I was young, man. Like niggas from around the way went to calling me mag because I was one of the youngest niggas around, toting like I was toting. That's why I say I ended up catching the case when I was 16. So like, I've been mag for a long time, and then, you know, when that money got right, you know, they had to put that respect on it. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that. You know, since you're starting to have some success with the music, do you wish you would have took it serious sooner?
I really do. But you know, you only know what you know. Like when you in certain cities, and they're not cities that really got a big music scene. You really just, you know, you do what you think you're supposed to do. You don't really, you know, you got to get with people that really know what they're doing. So like, if that's what I learned from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I decided I was gonna fuck with this shit, I knew I was gonna get with the right motherfuckers. You feel me? So like I said, shout outs to Zay, Al Nuke.
Yeah, how important is it having someone like Al Nuke in your corner like that, someone you can turn to for advice, someone that's been through pretty much anything you can imagine.
Man, Al Nuke is like a music reference guide, like for real. Like I'd be like, I know he get tired of me hitting his ass. I hit that, hey bro, like what I need to do about this, like or what I need to do about this, he'll get my contracts right or whatever I need. Like he gonna get that shit right for me. Like that's my brother. So like, you know, having somebody like that, like, you know, he got me in the movie. We got Finesse 2 coming out. Okay. Coming out soon. So like, you know, he keep me in the rotation. So having somebody like that shit great for real. So yeah, you go.
So what was that experience like? Did you have to act, or you kind of playing yourself, or what?
I ain't had to get too much out of my zone. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was security for Zay. Zay character was Vanderhue, so I was just security for him. You know, if he told me I had to get somebody up out of there, you know, we had to get their ass up out of there. But like that was it. It wasn't I ain't had to do too much. You know, I wasn't doing too much. Nah.
Could you ever imagine 2 years ago that, man, I'm gonna be in a movie with Zaytoven,
no.
man?
Nah, hell nah. Like I swear, man, I be getting bored of doing shit, man. Like I done did this, I done did that. So like, I be like, I be wanting a challenge. I be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fuck with this music shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they took me serious because I was taking myself serious, and they were like, fuck it, you wanna get in this movie, you wanna do this? I was like, yeah, I do that, like, you know what I'm saying? And so shit, you know, he probably put me in the next one, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Is that something you get used to?
Yeah, I fuck with it. It's cool. I fuck with that shit. Like, I fuck with that shit. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Queen of the Trap, featuring Asian Doll. This record's been going up, man. Let's first talk about how the whole record came about.
Well, I told you, man, I'm doing the Zaytoven project, so I've been working on that, and I was telling Zay I was gonna do a feature with somebody I hadn't really figured out who I wanted to do it with. So I was on a plane, and I was on Instagram, like for the last couple of days. Every time I was on Instagram, I'm like, I keep seeing Asian Doll. So I'm like, damn. I had the concept, the Queen of the Trap, I had been working on. So I was like, damn. I had hit Nuke up. I told him, man, holler at Asian people and see what we could put together, cause I might have a track for or whatever. And shit, they hit back. Everything worked out to where it was supposed to be. I flew in to Atlanta. We linked up. Shit, we knocked that bitch out in like an hour. You know what I'm saying? She came in, the vibe was good. She fucked with the track. She did her thing. She killed it. I killed it. Like, shit. We knocked that bitch out. We knocked the video out the next day.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
did you expect it to go up like it's been going up, or?
I didn't really have no specific expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just did it and wanted to see what it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And for real, the sky's the limit. I'm hoping that bitch do what it do. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just gonna continue to push that motherfucker until the project drops. So,
What's the reaction been like in these clubs when it's getting spun?
They love it. Everywhere I go, when they drop that shit, they love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The women love it, niggas love it. Like, I didn't expect, when we put it together, I didn't really have it in my mind, like, how much the females was really gonna like it, like, you feel me? But that's really what surprised me. Like, they fuck with it the heaviest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, every chick thinks, she the queen of the trap, like she hold her dude down, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they do, like, they feel like they hold their dude down, so like, they feel like they the queen of the trap,
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is.
Yeah. Nah, I fuck with the record too, man. That shit hard.
Yeah.
All right, so what's it like working in the studio with Zaytoven, man?
Man, it's like,
because he told, when we sat him on the porch, he said he doesn't spend more than 10 minutes on a beat.
he don't, like, when, if he cook up, he either gonna have something that he feel like already go to your sound, or he might create something you're not around. He might tell you, hey man, I got something sound like you. Or if you got something you're working on and you in the studio with him, he gonna cook up right there. He gonna cook up in 10, 15 minutes, like. And you got, when he done, you need to be ready to go in there and do it. You feel me? Like, for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause if you ain't got it done already, you cooking up while he cooking up, man. He gonna be done before you. So like, when he done, like, he done. He ready to, you can go in there and do that bitch. So like, you got to. He gonna make you. He gonna motivate you to go harder, cause he got his shit down packed. So you know what I'm saying. And that's why I wanted to do it, cause it's like, I ain't want no margin for error with that part of it. So you know what I'm saying. Fucking with Zay, it ain't no errors. You know what I'm saying. So how that shit go.
Yeah. Is he very hands-on when you're recording, or he just kind of just lets you do your own thing on there?
If I'm around, if I'm recording in town and schedules match up, you know what I'm saying, he'll make sure he come through. Zay busy, man. Zay everywhere too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like, if he can, make sure he around, he gonna make sure he around to give you the input on the shit. You feel me?
I hear that. So what type of vibe should we expect on this project, man?
Oh man, I got a heavy trap sound on that mud, like, you feel me? Ain't no bullshit. Everything getting money on my shit, like, you feel me? Everything motivation, hustle, you know what I'm saying? Progress on my shit, like, you feel me? Like, I probably have, I might have one or two little, tracks for the, like Queen of the Trap for, for the women and shit like that. But my shit motivation, like, you know what I'm saying? My shit for the streets, like my shit motivation. So that what you could expect on mine. Like you could rock my shit. It's gonna motivate you to do something. Like you feel me? Yeah.
Do you got a next single picked out yet, or?
I'm really working on the project. Like as I'm working, like you know, certain shit will be created, and you know, it just be like, damn, we need to make this a single while the project going. So it don't really be like, oh, I'm gonna go in the studio tonight and create a single. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit just happens along the way. So like I probably drop 1 or maybe 2 more singles before the project drop. But like that ain't something that I just focus on. You know, I'm really just trying to get the project done.
Yeah. Plans for any more features, or you gonna roll solo and just the Asian Doll song?
If I do, it might be 1 more, but I don't have no plans for it right now. I know I'm gonna do a feature. I got a few artists in the city. I got Duce and I got Big Swallow. So, you know, I probably do 1 or 2 features with my artists, but other than that, like we just gonna rock out with me.
Okay. Yeah, what's the music scene like in Tampa right now, man? Looks like it's finally getting some light shine.
Yeah, for real. It's crazy because it ain't been like that. We got a lot of artists there right now. We got a lot of good artists. We got a lot of good artists doing their thing, like, and it's different because like the whole culture of the music doesn't change. Like everybody, like you know, moving, and everybody like got a, you know, it's a lot of new dudes got some good sounds. So like. It's crazy, so you know it's a lot of competition, but you know everybody moving, everybody doing it. So, you know, shouts out to them niggas.
Yeah. Why do you think it took so long for Tampa to get on that? There's been talent out there, man, but it just seemed like these last couple of years, it's finally getting that spotlight on it.
Like I said, man, like the culture of the music done moved into a new direction, like you know, and people fucking with it, you know, so. You know, it is what it is. They liking it, you know, so I can't tell you exactly why it took so long, but it, you know, they loving all these new dudes, you know, so it is what it is. I got the record label down there, you know, Drop City Entertainment. Okay. So that's for, you know, I did that for the city. Like I'm gonna put some artists on from the city, like, you know, make that shit do what it do, so.
What do you look for in an artist if you're gonna add them to the label?
I just look for stock quality, man. Like, I look for just stock quality, like natural stock quality. Like I could see it on you, like you know what I'm saying. Like the talent gonna shine through. So like a lot of dudes might have that, you know, their financial situation might not be where it could be for this rap shit, because this shit costs a lot of money. So you know, but if they got that stock quality and they motivated, like I'd be willing to put that into them. You know what I'm saying? And make them marketable. So like, I really just look for that stock quality, like the talent and the stock quality, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I feel that. Anything else you're working on right now, Mag?
Like I said, I'm working on the project. I got a video I'm doing. I got a video for a new track I'm doing tomorrow, man. I'm just trying to, you know, finish up, get this project dropped in August. So that's really what I'm working on right now. I got, like I said, I got the businesses and shit I'm trying to hold down. So I'm just trying to do everything at one time, man. But like, the project most important, you know what I'm saying? It's called By Any Means Necessary, so that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a good title for you too, man.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, man. You got to get that shit done by any means necessary. So that's what it is.
Any last words? Any shout outs before we wrap it up here today?
Shouts out to Zay, man. Shouts out to Nuke, man. Shouts out to Duce, Big Swallow, man. Shouts out to my camp, Drop City Entertainment, man. You know. Niggas know what it is, niggas know what time it is, doing it for the city.
Brand new Louis on my feet. We done made 100K trapping this week. Man, worth about 100, you cheap. I just want a cool 130 on a V. Cash. Bust down, really cost a brick.